video. This is King Black, and I would like to share with you guys if I could get away with one crime in this world, you know what it would be. By the title of this video, you should already know. My crime fantasy would be getting into a high-speed police chase and getting away with it. But for many reasons, both logical and rational, I don't do this. But this is a fantasy. So in this fantasy, I will be driving a turbo V6 for the gas mileage. I will have a full tank of gas. It would be no helicopters, because that's the problem with technology now. Now they have helicopters with the infrared. No helicopters. It would be around midnight. Little to no cars on the highway. A couple stretches where I can get up to 130, 140. It will have to be in a city that I know, because if you watch these police chases on YouTube or on the news, you know one thing: there's only usually one car running away, but they have 15 or 20 police units chasing and closing in from all directions. My ideal police getaway would take place within 10 minutes, preferably during a shift change. And the reason why it would have a 10-minute limit would be, this is the maximum amount of time I would have before there's just too many cops on the road and they can close in on me from all directions once they know more or less what part of the city I'm in. Because you have to remember that cops are like taxi drivers. In the city that they're in, if they've been a cop long enough, they know all of the side streets, a lot of the back streets in their given jurisdiction. You might start a car chase in the east side of the city, and the cops that are following you in the beginning, well, that's their shift, that's their route. They take the east side of the city, so they know all of those streets. And as they chase you, and additional units are being brought into the chase, these units come from other parts of the city, so as you make your way west, south, and north, these units take the lead and they start calling out where you are going. So 10 minutes, the place I will know, V6 turbo, full tank of gas, good tires, and preferably minimum amount of intersections. With more intersections involved, more chances for pedestrians, more chances of red lights, of oncoming cars. So once again, that's why it would take place at night. No helicopter, so no infrared. Helicopters, they don't have to take corners in the air. They can constantly follow you around. They don't have to be right on top of you. They can go to a higher altitude and have a better visual. And within 10 minutes, if all of these parameters were met, I can practically guarantee I will get away. However, like I said, this is just something I think about. Would never ever do. I never have anything on me or my vehicle that would cause me to want to run, unless it was a freaking zombie apocalypse. But I do suggest that anybody out there, no matter what you have in your car, don't run from the cops. You're only going to make it worse for yourself, because hopefully you don't hurt anybody, or you don't kill yourself or hurt yourself. But all you're doing is piling up charges on you. The longer you run, they count every stop sign you ran, every red light you ran through, every intersection you blew through, all the illegal lane changes, all of this stacks up. So when they finally catch up to you, and if you're not armed and they don't feel threatened and they just tase you and take you in, you're going to be facing at least 50 counts. But I don't know if any of you guys have searched on YouTube for Ghost Rider. I don't mean the comic book character, I mean the guy that dresses in all black and a motorcycle that has no license plate on it. He runs from the cops. That guy is the inspiration for this video, but I would do it in the car. I'm not that confident on a motorcycle, and it's too easy to slip, or if you don't know the road conditions, you hit a freaking pothole going 120 miles an hour, it's done for. But once again, I don't condone crime. It's just, ever since I was a kid, I always think that if I can do one crime, get away with it, it wouldn't be rob a jewelry store, it wouldn't be robbing a bank, it would just be getting into a high-speed chase and getting away with it. And afterwards, there would be no Facebook messages from me, there would be no Instagram, no tweets about how I got away from the cops. That's the problem nowadays. Too many people snitching themselves. But if I ever got away with it, the personal satisfaction knowing that I went up against trained individuals that are trained in high-speed chases and pit maneuvers and stuff, and I was able to get away from them by the simple fact of having that V6 turbo helping me, the skills as a driver, and knowing where I'm going and knowing alternate routes if they were to be cut off by additional units joining the chase. So many times on these news reports and YouTube videos, many people, they just run, they're freaked out, they don't know where they are, but the cops know exactly where they are. Like I said, they're like taxi drivers, they know the city. And then once they get their main route blocked off, they don't know what to do, so they start taking side streets, residential streets. They start going in places they don't know, and they end up getting stuck in a dead end, and they end up jumping the curb and hitting a stop sign, getting stuck on the spike, getting hit by a spike strip. But in my mind, I know how I would do it. But the thing that stops me is I don't want to commit a crime. 2, I don't condone it. 3, I don't want to put the public in danger. 4, I don't want to put the officers or my life in danger. But if that little GTA 5 fantasy could be lived out, man, that would make one viral YouTube video. Here they are.